Today on Panther TV, local animals are getting help from a new club.
Students are joining one of the town's governing bodies.
And we'll take a look at a lesser-known path to becoming an officer in the military. These stories and more coming up. Panther TV starts now. Good morning, Plymouth South. Thanks for joining us today. I'm Ethan Mott.
And I'm Matt Criley. If you have an interest in animals, listen up. There's a new club here at Plymouth South where you can help make a difference in the lives of animals in need.
Panther TV's Ava Davy-Bissett has more.
After-school clubs are all about giving opportunities to students. Panther Pound is a club that's new to our school where students can volunteer at animal rescues and animal sanctuaries like this donkey sanctuary, where students can give back to our furry friends. Teachers and students with a passion for helping animals have finally brought the Panther Pound to life. Their goal is to get out of the school and into the community to help pets in need.
So Maya Miller actually approached me and asked if we could start this club. She was really excited and passionate about helping animals, and I'm glad she did because I also really enjoy doing that. And I asked Mrs. Mulligan as well, and we started it this year to raise money or raise donations and help out and volunteer at animal shelters.
So we're just rolling it out this year. We're all working through it together, which is excellent. Ms. Carkin and I we don't really run it. We want the students to run it, and we're there to support everybody. So we're just looking for ways to reach out to the community, work specifically with animals. We're going to be partnering in the spring with the farmhouse. They're going to be getting some animals, and we're going to help out there and take care of some animals there. And we also are looking to do donations, just different ways to work with animals and give back to the community.
One of the main things the Panther Pound focuses on is giving back to the community. Just recently, they organized a donation at school where they collected collars, food, and toys to donate to the Friends of Plymouth Pound animal organization in the Independence Mall in Kingston. Collections like this provide shelters and pounds with the necessities animals need to have a good life until they are hopefully adopted. Junior Maya Miller, who started the club, also organized a trip to an animal sanctuary where students got some hands-on experience.
It's a great way to meet students. I've had a lot of new students that I didn't know before this, which is awesome. And it's also a great way to get involved in the community if you aren't sure, good places to volunteer, or if you just really like animals.
Come join. It's fun, and we're going to get more things rolling and be able to work with animals, and it's going to be great.
Although this club is new to our school, it's clear it already is and will continue to make an impact on our community and the animals within it. Reporting from Panther TV, I'm Ava Davy-Bissett.
Choosing what to do after school is a decision we all have to face.
Joining the military is an option, but for those who want to go to college first, it can be an option after as well.
Here's Lacey Monahan with more.
Kat Lombardo graduated from high school in 2018. After graduation, she went to UMass Amherst, but this next mission in life is what led her to be an officer in the Navy. From the fields, ice, and courts to Panther TV, Ensign Kat Lombardo was a well-rounded student during her time at Plymouth South. Just like graduating seniors, her plan post-high school was to attend a 4-year college, but she also had an interest in serving her country in some way.
When I was in high school, I thought about, going to a military academy, Air Force Academy, Naval Academy, but I was still a little nervous of it. And I knew I wanted to go to college, so I wasn't sure how all of that would fit in. So I ended up graduating high school. I went to college.
Upon graduating from UMass in May of 2022, Ensign Lombardo applied for officer candidate school.
A YouTuber that I follow, Smarter Every Day, released a video series where he went on a nuclear submarine, and I watched that, in the summer of COVID, and I thought that was so cool. And it got me to look into the Navy again and started talking to people because I'd thought that it was out of the question. I didn't do ROTC, I didn't go to an academy, so I didn't think there was really any way for me to join the military after I'd gone to college. But they introduced me to OCS, and I decided to put in a package.
Ensign Lombardo was accepted and began officer candidate school in the fall of 2022.
I likened it to applying for college again. You had to take an exam, at least for the Navy. It's like the officer aptitude assessment. So, kind of like an SAT, testing your math skills, your reading comprehension, things like that. And then you had to submit your transcripts, you had to get at least one letter of recommendation, you had to write personal statements describing why you wanted to, at least for me, why I wanted to join the Navy, why I wanted to be a supply officer.
In April 2023, Ensign Kat Lombardo was officially commissioned into the Navy, and this fall she graduated as a supply officer.
I've been training for a long time. I've been training for almost a year, and I'm really just excited to get to the fleet because that's what we do all this for.
Currently, she is continuing training for her first mission, which will start in the spring.
The type of submarine that I'm going to, there's only 3 in the Navy. It's the Seawolf class submarines, and I'm going to the Seawolf, SSN-21. So they don't tell me a lot about these things, but the essential job of a supply officer on a submarine is to run the parts and food divisions. So I'm going to be in charge of making sure we have all the parts that we need on board to conduct any maintenance that we'll need while we're underway, and that we have enough food on board that we can cook. Because on the nuclear submarines, the limiting factor for them is the food. How much food you bring on board determines how long you can stay underwater.
So far, Kat says being a female in the military has been very rewarding.
And my school was fortunate enough to have the Secretary of the Navy come and speak to us maybe a month and a half ago. And one of the things that he said that really stuck with me is he's like, we need to be representative of the country. He's like, 51% of the country is female. How many females are in the room right now? And we raised our hands. There was maybe 20 of us in a room full of 90, 100 people. And he said, that's not 51%. I have work to do.
Overall, the experience for Kat has been great, and she recommends this path to anyone considering for the military.
The biggest thing is keep it on the table. Keep it on the back burner as an idea, whether it's something that you're thinking of when you're like a senior in high school and you're thinking, do I enlist? Do I commission? Is that something I want to do? Keep it on the back burner. Do your research. Figure out what kind of career in the military you're looking for.
If you want to hear more about Kat's story, check out Panther TV at EdTV Online. I'm Lacey Monahan reporting for Panther TV.
Public health is an integral part of decision-making in our town.
Students here in Plymouth South are helping the process of promoting health, safety, and the well-being of our residents.
Here's Kira McLaughlin with the story.
The goals of the Public Health Department and the Board of Health are to prevent, promote, and protect the health and safety of our community.
Additionally, the Public Health Department works to ensure the health and safety of workers and customers within various industries.
We issue your food permits, but within that, a restaurant is going to have not just the food permit, but also an ice cream permit. They might sell certain things and then it becomes a retail permit, so all things food.
And they also discuss food beyond industry requirements.
We want to talk about social determinants of health, which include food insecurity, access to outside activities. So these are all things that we consider as part of public health. It's mental health, social health, physical health, all part of one encompassing part of health.
Residents are encouraged to be informed about current issues directly affecting the town.
We also hold public forums where we encourage the public to come and hear about different topics. One recently was about Holtec, which is our nuclear power plant, which is decommissioned here in Plymouth, but still has issues that need to be dealt with to secure the safety of our residents.
In recent years, high school students have been invited to participate in board meetings, and now middle school students are being asked to join as well.
When you have the next generation participating in those topics, it gives us feedback as to what we need to be looking towards. And it helps us to develop a plan so that we can help prevent and protect. We can protect what's happening now, we can prevent it from happening in the future.
The goals of Plymouth's Board of Health are in line with the Public Health Department and is a platform for student input.
At these meetings, I'm allowed to voice my opinion on any of the issues that speakers bring up or any other problems that people on the board would bring up. And I represent all the interests of everyone here at Plymouth South.
Student representation is an important aspect of the board's success.
Typically, the decisions fall upon adults, and they might not always be in tune with what we see as issues. A lot of people in the Board of Health didn't know many energy drinks, and those could be dangerous, or the safe driving was an issue that a lot of them didn't realize was such an extreme thing.
And safe driving was such a major issue that Lauren and some students in the GDVC program here at Plymouth South are producing a PSA about safe driving.
According to the CDC, in the past year, reckless driving is the second leading cause of death for American teenagers. And so that would include like having your music all the way up, having a bunch of people in the car, speeding, or just like ignoring stop signs or yields, things like that. And they think it's important that we touch on it. So myself and the representative at North thought like a visual campaign might be good to give to teenagers that might be more effective.
Student input is always welcome at board meetings. For further assistance on an individual basis, the Public Health Department is more than happy to address any concerns that you may have. Reporting for Panther TV, I'm Kiera McLaughlin.
Coming up, a look into another Plymouth South shop in this month's Tech Talk.
And we'll have some highlights as the winter sports season kicks off. We'll be right back.
Katie. Katie.
Katie.
Meatball sub in order for it to be a meatball sub. Why? Because then it's not a meatball sub. How is sauce the potato sub? It's part of the meatball sub. Other than that, it's just meatballs in a sub roll.
Calling all Panthers! Unified is going to the Garden, and you're all invited.
On January 14th, the Plymouth South and Plymouth North Unified basketball teams will go head-to-head at TD Garden. Set your alarms because the ball drops at 8 a.m.
This will be the first time our teams have faced each other since the Panthers' victory at the Meg Bowl 2023.
The event is hosted by the Andrew James Loss Foundation, a nonprofit organization that funds and promotes programs that foster inclusion and supporting people of all ages and abilities.
We hope to see everyone there filling the stands.
Flyers will be up and around the school after holiday break for information about the big day and also on the Strive Instagram page.
2 teams, 1 mission.
Let's go Plymouth!
Alright guys, welcome to Philosophy Club. Today we're going to talk about what is art really for? What role does beauty have in our lives, or should it have in our lives?
At the creation of Adam, it's more of a religious thing, and although like I'm not necessarily religious, I can appreciate that.
We need beautiful things, right? We need beautiful things in our lives in a world that's very easy to go the other way. What do you think is the point of beauty?
Within life there's a lot of stresses, and art's like a good way to keep your brain going without it being too stressful.
The winter sports season is underway. While the season is just getting started, athletes have been hard at work for nearly a month now. Here's some highlights from the last few weeks. That's all for sports. Good luck to all. Let's head back over to Ethan and Matt.
We already learned the wonders of culinary and cosmetology, but now it's time for some marketing excitement.
Here's Angel Chummick back with more Tech Talk.
Welcome back to Tech Talk. Today it's time to unleash your creativity with our school's very own marketing tech program. In a world driven by digital transformation, it's crucial for these students to not only keep up but lead the way. Plymouth South's marketing program is designed to equip students with cutting-edge skills in marketing, technology, and creative skills.
We practice role plays in all different types of careers that fall under business management and administration, entrepreneurship, marketing, finance, and hospitality. And so we practice role plays, we do some testing, they learn all about different instructional areas which have to do with emotional intelligence and information management and things of that nature.
Through hands-on projects and real-world applications, students will dive into the dynamic intersection of marketing and technology. From crafting miraculous fundraisers to even going to competitions, this program ensures that these students are ready for the challenges of the modern business world.
For DECA itself, we fundraise through our lemonade sales in the school store, as well as coffee before school. And then we also do other fundraisers for different community events. We're currently working on Lights of Hope, which is an annual one for us, which the proceeds will go to the Beth Israel Deaconess Cancer Center.
I really like the Lights of Hope fundraiser every single year. We all sell bags and raise money for cancer. And then at the end of the whole fundraiser, we all go to the grist mill in downtown, and it's a fun night. We set up the bags, and a bunch of people come to see the bags that they decorated for loved ones.
This isn't just another class. It's an immersive experience that propels you into the heart of the digital landscape. This tech ensures you're not just learning, you're preparing for the challenges and opportunities that await in the world of marketing and technology.
I thought it was boring at first, we kind of just sat and took tests, but once we started getting into more projects and creative thinking, I thought it was really cool because I was able to come up with ideas and market things just like how people are doing in the real world.
We go to our district competition, which is next week actually, at the Seacrest Hotel in Falmouth. So we'll stay overnight one night. And then we have all kinds of fun events in the evening and different awards ceremonies and things that we go to. In March, we'll go to States, which is usually the first weekend of March or the end of February. And that's a 2-night overnight stay in Boston at the Copley Marriott. And then if people are fortunate enough to move forward from there, they go to a few different places. But this year it's Anaheim, California for the international competition.
This program equips students with the skills to conduct market research, help them understand consumer behavior, identify trends, and make informed marketing strategies.
So we practice role plays, we do some testing, they learn all about different instructional areas which have to do with emotional intelligence and information management and things of that nature. And then we do a lot to do with career portfolios and having resumes and cover letters and being in good shape in that way.
I would really recommend it to anybody. Even if you're not passionate about marketing or the business world, you can take a lot of skills from it that you can bring into other industries. So I really think that it's a good fit for anybody who just wants to make themselves a better candidate for applications in the future.
If you're ready to unleash your creativity and dive into the world of marketing, this tech is definitely for you. Reporting for Panther TV, I'm Angel Shomek.
It's now time for Prowling the Halls.
With the holiday season coming up, Zach is getting in the spirit.
He wants to know, what's on your gift list this year?
Thanks, Matt and Ethan, and welcome back to Prowling the Halls. December is the month of gift giving, and what better way to celebrate than asking you guys what gift you're most looking forward to?
I would like photo albums with me and my friends in them.
A monster set.
Reese's peanut butter cup candy.
The ultimate T-Rex transporter. And I want Chicky.
Well, for Christmas, I want a Nike Tech sweatshirt, and I want it to be gray.
A Steffi.
I think what I'm gonna give for Christmas is something related to a video camera.
I want police transform Octodent Quays. I want a Hot Wheel City.
This Christmas, I will have a new blanket, new sheets, clothes, and shoes.
Monster trucks.
I would like to have Transformers two-pack action figures of heroes versus villains of that.
I'm gonna get a pretend microphone.
I want that has toy police truck and cruiser.
For Christmas, I would ask for a scarf.
All I really want for Christmas is some coloring books because I love to color and be very creative.
My 3 things for Christmas are Oculus Quest 3, Squishmallows, and maybe even my own tripod.
I hope you all get what you're asking for. Me personally, I'm just hoping for a passing grade in math. Matt and Ethan, what do you guys want?
Well, Zach, I'll take a pair of socks.
I'm really hoping Santa leaves some college tuition under the tree.
That would be nice. That's our time for today.
Thanks for joining us and have a great break.
See you next year, Plymouth South.
Oh my God! It's a Christmas miracle!
You gotta go up a little bit.
Yeah, you can go up a little bit. Like a smidge. Yeah, that's good. Who would have thought 2 Mr. Smith prodigies from sports broadcasting, anchoring Panther TV.